Hello and welcome back to my channel. You guys have voted and you wanted a pearl paint job, a 3-stage paint job. This is the truck that's going to be getting it. Let's begin. Let's begin. Right here I have a Toyota Tacoma, which is going to have a complete makeover. Now I am going to be sanding it down. When I was sanding the truck, I noticed that this was single stage paint. There's some good and some bad about that. The good is that it's going to sand real easy. The bad is that it's going to clog up my sandpaper real quick. Why? Because it does not have clear coat. But we need to remove all this paint because this wasn't sprayed the way it's supposed to be sprayed. I could use paint remover, but I am not going to do that. I'm going to sand it down to the factory paint, which is white. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to show you how I'm going to sand it. But first, find all the dents. That's the first thing you need to do. Let's go ahead. I already located all the dents to this pickup truck, so that's what I'm going to be tackling first. You need to tackle the dents first before starting to sand. Reason being is that if you start sanding, you're going to lose the dents. You're not going to know where they're at. So first of all, what I recommend, locate all the dents, start fixing those first. Real quick, I'm going to give you a glimpse as to what I need to do to the entire truck. This is the tailgate. It's been sanded all the way to the factory paint, and there's a lot of bare metal. Yes, I am going to be applying some direct to metal primer, but this is what needs to be done to the entire truck. There was a couple of dents here that have been fixed. All I need to do is just spray some primer on it, but that's what's going to be needed to be done to the entire truck. This is the other side. There's some couple of dents. All these decals are going to be removed. There's a big dent right there. It's a couple of dents. This door has a lot of body filler here that I'm going to have to fix. So that's it. These are all the dents that the truck has. Let's start repairing them. I went ahead and removed the fender flares so that I can start addressing those dents, but let me show you on the other side. This is how bad this truck was painted, guys. Whoever did this paint job he took out the dent. I believe this was this truck was hit to this side, so he took out the dent. He did not put body filler. He did not straighten it out. It's all crooked and it's all rusted. This part, when I removed this piece, this was all torn. It was covered by that little fender flare that it had here. I needed to remove it because it wasn't aligned perfect. So just be aware who you take your vehicle to get painted with. So I talked to the owner. He had purchased the truck as is, so he didn't know about this. He is gonna replace the fender. He's better off replacing it so that everything can be aligned. This I'll be able to fix. You saw the other side. So let's just continue, start repairing these dents. Let's begin. I'm going to show you how to fix these kind of dents. These are all like little dents, door ding type dents. So there's no need to pull the dent because you can hardly tell. But it is there and it is going to show if you paint it over. First of all, how I do it, I get myself my angle grinder with 36 grit sandpaper, sand around it, and then I get my 80 grit, sand around the area. Why I get that? Because I need that body filler to feather out. Let me show you. There's the sanding. This is where the dent is, right there where my finger is. So I did about 2 inches, an inch or 2 inches away, And now I'm gonna get myself the 80 grit with the DA, sand all the way around. There you go. I roughed up the surrounding area with 80 grit, and we're good to go. The dent is right there. This is still rough. Now we can start applying that body filler. Let me apply the body filler. I already did that to all the dents that this side of the truck has. There you go. So I'm gonna prepare my body filler, start applying the body filler to everything. There's the first coat of body filler, and I think with one coat body filler will do it. I'll start sanding it so that I can just see if it's gonna need a little bit more, but I think that'll do it. While I wait for this body filler to dry up completely, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start sanding the gray off of this pickup truck. I'm gonna get myself some 80 grit and just go to town and sand it down. As you can see, it's being removed quite nicely, but this is going to take some time. So let me fast forward until I remove the entire paint from this fender. Then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to fix this dent. Let's start fixing this dent. Everything has been sanded, and I kind of went into a groove and started sanding everything else, but let's go back and fix this dent. Let me show you how to do it. I'm going to get 80 grit sandpaper. And this block right here. These blocks, you can get them at Limeline. I'll leave the information in the description below. Real nice blocks. You can use your DA sanding discs, and they're Velcro, and you can just stick them on. And they do a real nice job blocking these this little door dings. Remember to always go in a cross pattern motion and just start blocking it. Alright, after finished blocking, this is what I mean about feathering. You see this area? Perfect. So this dent is ready. Nice, smooth. Now you can put some glazing putty on top of it just to cover all the scratches from the 80 grit. And you'll be good. So that is the exact same way I'm gonna be doing these. Just block sanding them and get them ready for that primer. I'm also gonna be sanding the whole area, make it white, removing all this gray paint off. So I'll bring you back once all this area is completed.
Much later.
And after many hours of sanding, everything has been sanded. All the gray, the only thing, it's the top. I have not done that, but everything else, this fender has been removed because we're gonna put a brand new fender. So there you go. This door was removed. I'll show you right now the reason why, but all the dents have been fixed and all the gray has been eliminated from this truck. I am gonna move the bed a little bit so that I can reach all that. And in between there, we're gonna be removing these this antenna, but that's it. That is it. Let me show you the epoxy primer that I'm gonna be applying to this truck. This is the epoxy primer that I'm going to be applying to this truck. This is DTM, direct to metal primer. It's a 1-to-1. So this kit will make 2 gallons of that epoxy primer. After that, I'll be applying this polyester primer surfacer so that I can block the whole truck and make this truck look nice. This is a problem. The door had a bunch of body filler which wasn't applied correctly. So I'm going to be removing the body filler, applying my own body filler, and straighten everything out so that I can reinstall the door for that epoxy primer. And this is it. This will be it for this video. Next video is going to be applying the epoxy primer. I'm going to show you how to do that, and that primer surfacer. So let's continue with this pickup truck. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, give me that thumbs up. And like always, guys, I'll see you this coming Wednesday and this coming weekend. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Like always, God bless.